Hi, this is Tad with another HVAC video. Today I'm going to show you how to check a unit. Let's check it out. This is a set of S-Man 4 field piece gauges. I use these because, well, I do superheat and subcooling to make sure that my liquid levels are right. And I want it to be as easy as possible and to be streamlined as possible. That way I'm reducing my time on the job because, well, like I told you, time's very valuable. If I'm going to be here for an hour and a half. And having a set of S-Man gauges makes things very easy, especially when you've got these liquid and suction line clamp-on temperature monitor, temperature meter. So this one goes on the liquid line, this one goes on the suction line. Want to get it about 6 inches away from the compressor. And turn that on. Make sure that everything is closed. Turn it to 410A because this is a 410A system. Alright, so I got that on. Remember, before you clean it, put your panels back on. Now in this case, all I got to do is put my blower panel back on and my evaporator panel back on. So, alright. Part of measuring this system's performance is using a dual in-duct psychrometer. Okay, this right here is going to tell me everything from humidity, enthalpy, temperature, all that. As far as temperature splits, we want an 18 to 22 degree split. For those of you that are technicians, you know what I'm talking about. For those of you that are homeowners, I'm sorry. I'll give you more information later on. Well, that tape's not coming off there, but you can see that whoever fired this unit up, which it could have been me, they poked a little hole here in the supply. Why is this here? For the purpose of measuring the temperature of the supply. Now, I'm not going to put one in the return. I'm going to ask the homeowner if I can go inside, look at the thermostat, and actually see what the room temperature is. But from the room temperature to the supply, you need an 18 to 22 degree split. Alright, so now we're not going to go into the thermostat and turn the unit on cooling. We are going to use some jumpers to jump. We have a heat pump, so we need to energize the reversing valve. That way we're in cooling. I'm going to be checking the cooling first. Alright, let's go get some jumpers. Make sure you got a meter. I use a field piece meter. Looks like I've only got one jumper that I can see right now, so no big deal. All I'm going to do is just take all these wires and put them together. Now it's got a 5-minute delay, so I just hit it and it came on, so it's going to have to wait 5 minutes again. Most units have 5-minute delays either built in the board or on your thermostat. It's built in so the unit won't come on for 5 minutes. Why? So that the compressor doesn't start under a huge load. So I've got my psychrometer and my gauges hooked up, and as you can see, it's 53 degrees on my supply air. 53 degrees. The room air temperature is 74. So we know that's 21 degree split. 18 to 22 is perfect. So I've checked that. That tells me that we are producing and rejecting enough heat. And then according to my gauges, it says that there is a 40 degree difference between the suction and liquid line temp, which that's normal. You're going to see a 35 to 40 degree split between those, the liquid and suction line temperature. And my pressure is 130 and 335. 130 and 335 for 410A is typical, especially when it's 95 degrees. Right now it's 85 right here, but it's about 90 degrees outside. Superheat is 6, 10 to 15 is perfect. Subcooling is 11.8. You want about 10 degrees of subcooling. So this system is operating correctly. This is a brief overview of how to check a unit. Of course, I've checked the amp draws on all of my motors, and I've checked my voltage incoming. So that sums it up. I hope you learned something in this video, and remember, your opportunities won't find you. You have to go out and get them. So go.